Senior ANC officials have laid wreaths at the graves of 4 victims of the 1982 SANDF raid on an ANC safe house in Maseru. They were buried in the Thibella cemetery in Maseru. The commemoration service was attended by ANC Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa and ANC Chair Baleka Mbete. In his capacity as SADC facilitator, Ramaphosa will oversee the signing of an electoral pledge by Lesotho's political parties. The pledge is a commitment to help create a conducive climate for the country's elections, scheduled to take place on the 28th of February. Ramaphosa will hand over signed copies of the pledge to King Letsie III at the Royal Palace. Meanwhile, UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon has welcomed the progress in Lesotho to hold elections and restore political stability and security to the country. Well, our contributing editor, Vuyo Mvoko, joins me now live from Maseru. Vuyo, with elections just around the corner, the Deputy President's Lesotho mission involving that facilitation process looks to be on track.
Well, very much so indeed, and from what we're picking up here, there won't be any last-minute surprises of, say, parties or leaders making last-minute demands or any of the sort. So as things stand, it's all systems go in what, as you correctly point out, has been a very successful mission by the SADC facilitator, Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa.
Now, Vuyo, SADC had to step in. All this unfolded a couple of months ago with that attempted seizure of power and Lesotho's parliament being closed. So now with the elections looming, how is the security situation in the country?
Well, there's calm where before you had an uneasy calm. It's complete calm. Everyone, I think, is looking forward to the February 28 election. The parties are keen. They are ready to slug it out. In fact, others have already started with campaigning. In other words, the campaigning has started in earnest because I think Basotho have learned the hard way. They have had a terrible experience with the coalition government. They don't want to get back into that situation again. So every party is really getting itself, is going to campaign hard to ensure that there is an outright winner, because the experience of a coalition government has been a very bad one. It hasn't been good for politics. It hasn't been good for the country. So the parties are really taking this election very, very seriously. Civil society has also taken a keen interest because it wants stability. Obviously, outside or external forces, among them, or chief among them, I should say, is South Africa, because it's in South Africa's business and security interests to ensure that there is peace and stability in Lesotho. We're depending on them for water, but also, I mean, they are a source of revenue. Less than 2%, it may be, of our business is done here in Lesotho, but it is a significant number nevertheless, considering especially the fact that we haven't really been growing as a country at the rate that we ought to be growing.
Interesting points raised there. Thank you very much, Vuyo Mvoko, coming to us live from Maseru.